Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to New World here in Rise of the Angry Earth. A couple days ago, or a couple episodes ago, maybe even a couple days ago, we worked on our Serenity weapon, the first artifact we wanted to work on, and we saw a big rabbit hole, guys. Or we saw the start of a big rabbit hole, and today I want to completely look into that rabbit hole that is now like basically changing perks on your weapon, changing one perk on the final perk on your weapon and actually upgrading your final artifact weapon. And I figured out how it works, guys. I was not able to do it in the previous episode because basically it was in my weapon slot. It was in two of my loadouts. So it was in my ranged loadout and in my melee loadout. You need to have your Serenity weapon in your inventory. You cannot have it equipped. You cannot have it anywhere in your loadout before you can actually get that last perk there. Now, if you look at the Gypsum Kiln, we're gonna see a bunch of new stuff. So if we go down here, down here, down here, artifact crafting, Serenity. So now it actually does show up. So what do we actually need for this, guys? Again, we need this weapon matrix. We need the Serenity itself, 500 dark matter, 5 gypsum orbs, and 1 chromatic seal. So it is cheaper than I expected. It's not 3 chromatic seals. I think they changed that from the PTR. Not that I played the PTR, but I saw some footage of the PTR where people talking about like it's 3, it's way too expensive. And we have add crafted mod determined perk. So for me, I've always been a fan. It might not be the best one out there, guys, but I've always been a fan, especially, again, because I play a lot of single-player activities, open world, and then, well, basically even in dungeons and even in PvP that I play an outpost rush. I found leeching crosscut to be one of the self heal for 15 to 72% of the damage dealt by the final strike of crosscut. Max 1 trigger per ability. It can be a really big heal. It can go from 2.7 to 4.2k heals that you can get on yourself. Like, that is a lot of healing that you can get. So that is the one that I actually want to set as my fourth perk. Now, we of course are missing some stuff. First, we're missing a weapon matrix. And we're missing dark matter. You already know where we can get gypsum orbs, so you can go to the gypsum refinement here. Obsidian, gypsum, sapphires, garnets, emeralds, citron, like you know, right? This has been in the game for a while now. You can collect these from doing all sorts of activities. Level 60 corrupted breaches. The citrine comes from trials. Emerald comes from trade skill aptitudes. Garnet comes from the arena, which we actually got one, the first one. The sapphire comes from expedition bosses, and the obsidian comes from open world elite bosses. We got the ruby one that comes from PvP, outpost rush. And Sporecraft? I actually have no idea. Never got one of these. We got a diamond one that comes from participating in special events. And we got the topaz one that comes from, well, basically you drink a potion and then every level 55 enemy while attuned to the topaz potion has basically find 5 of these. So you get the topaz gypsums 5 and then you can make them into a gypsum orb as well, right? So there's a bunch of ways. There's even quests, dungeon quests or expedition quests that have the resettable quests or the repeatable quests, I guess you could say, that also grant you a gypsum orb. So getting gypsum orbs, really not the issue in this game. Getting the chromatic seal, you need to get faction level up, guys. You need to have the updates. You need to have the bot patch, Rise of the Angry Earth. You need to have the max rank. You need to do your quest like I showed you in the previous episode. And you need to buy this one. 14 hours. Dark matter. Well, dark matter comes from destroying perfect salvages of legendary items. Now, we were doubting what we were going to need to do with our inventory, guys. And today I'm actually going to sort stuff out. I've got a lot of boxes. Like all of my void gauntlets, my intellect gear, as you can see here. All the intellect over here as well. We got mountain home for all of my dexterity gear that I collected. I'm a hoarder. I just have to say it. All the strength weapons that I collected so far and some strength gear here as well. We got Morningdale for some focus gear that we have here. Now, it does say that in the Gypsum Kiln, we can change the perks of named items or artifacts. Meaning that if it's not a named item, and the difference you can see here, legendary dot named. If you go to this one, it's legendary life staff. So this one is not a named item, guys. Meaning, I'm gonna need to do this. And we get a perfect salvage, and from the perfect salvage, we can get dark matter. And like I said, we have a lot of gear. You cannot, because they removed the expertise system. They removed umbral shards, guys. You cannot upgrade 625 gear into 700 gear. So what means is, like, even if this is a named void gauntlet, I cannot make this into a 700. So every piece of gear that I have right now in all of my boxes is basically gonna get trashed. 7.5 minutes of destroying items, guys. It hurt a little bit, but on the other hand, we've got our hands on a lot of materials now. We've got our hands on a lot of infused weapon fragments, engineering fragments, arcane fragments, jewel fragments, and armor fragments, right? So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff back from that as well. Got a bunch of more of these materials as well. And now, why do I have these materials in me? Because, well, basically, previously, when I actually looked at the Gypsum Kiln, we could actually not see what we needed to see. So let's close them off all at the same time. We got artifact crafting, but we got unique expeditions, which we had before. So the frozen one, 395. But if we go to frozen mire, 625, right? But this needed 5,000 and 1,000 mutator one. Now we got a level higher as this as well. We got the Rise of the Angry Earth named replicas. So we got Lazarus in here. We got the Garden of Genesis. We got Ennead, of course, Tempest Heart, Imperium Forge. So all of the expeditions and all of the named items that fall from these expeditions are actually now in the Gypsum Kiln as well. And if you actually look at some that we can actually craft up, PVC, for instance, it instantly comes at 700. Refreshing, Healing Breeze, third perk, High Chance. Now, Healing Breeze is kind of a perk I want. Refreshing is kind of a perk I want. So 3,500 for an instant level 700 ring. I'm gonna craft this one up. And what do we get? Max stamina? This is my best ring. This is what I wanted. Holy crap, I cannot believe I'm this lucky. I honestly can't believe I'm this lucky. This is my best ring that I wanted. There's probably a better perk instead of refreshing, but because refreshing is on my ring, I can leave it out of my gear because I can only get 4, meaning I can get weapon perks on my gear where I wanted to have refreshing, right? And Hardy, I need more max stamina. 2 dodge rolls and being out of stamina is terrible. Like, holy crap, guys. Holy crap. Let's PvP heal. And then... And there we go, 700 gear score. Healing Breeze. On heal for 6 seconds. Heal the target for 20% weapon damage each second. So every time we heal somebody, and it's only on a direct heal, so it's not for Sacred Ground, or it's not for Beacon, for instance. It's on an effective single target heal. Well, basically, we heal them for 6 seconds, 20% weapon damage. 10-second cooldown. Like, this is incredible. And now we have the 110 stamina. Because the dodge and light loadout is 50 stamina. Basically, if you do 2 dodges, you're exhausted. With 110, you still have that 10 left that you have to actually run away from your enemies and not, like, semi-walk away. Like, holy crap, I cannot believe I am this lucky. Lock it. I never want to get rid of this one. Holy crap, this is incredible. This is what I mean, guys. There are some incredible crafts in here with the materials for Rise of the Angry Earth. For now, it's a 700 item again, guys. Like, easy 700 items in the Gypsum Kiln. Like, holy crap, this is insane. And of course, we are instantly gonna import this one here and this one here. And there we go. Now we have this one, which we not gonna lock, but we can trash. Yes, and this one was 678. Trash as well, because we've got 2 700s that we can use. Now I only need to have a 700 amulet. But yeah, really, really nice. What else are we gonna look at today? Well, basically, we looked at the Gypsum Kiln for quite a while now. But we want to check out the weapon matrix, guys. So I'm gonna go through the complete loop of what you actually need to do to get this weapon matrix. So the weapon matrix is... yeah, we can't get it because we need 250. And I'm only at 200, so I cannot do it today. But we're gonna go through the process, guys. So we need 1 tempered cast for this. The tempered cast is also here, which means we're gonna need 2 prismatic ingots, 2 prismatic cloth, and 2 prismatic leather. We've got the gypsum orbs, we've got the azot, so that's not an issue. We just need to craft prismatic leathers. And we also need the enchanted handle, guys. Enchanted handle used in the matrix crafting. Now, enchanted handle, in the video that I made about Serenity, I also showed you where you can make that one. But I still can't make that one. I really wanted to finish this today, but it's gonna take me a long time before I can actually do that one. Learned, unlearned, and then we go down. Armor matrix, you can see here, enchanted handle. So again, 2 prismatic leather, 2 prismatic planks, 2 prismatic ingots. Now, what do we need for this prismatic, guys? So if we go look in the smelter, we can see here all the way at the bottom again, prismatic ingots, 250. I am working on that, so soon enough I should be able to start crafting them. But we're gonna need 1 asmodium and 10 mithril ingots. Now, mithril is the new resource, the highest tier resource in the game right now, guys. And to make mithril, we actually need mithril ore, 12 mithril ore, and 2 aracalcum ingots. But to make asmodium, where we also need 1, because we need 1 asmodium also for this craft. And asmodium, as you already know, you need 5 aracalcum ingots, 1 tolvium, and 1 cinnabar. And this is basically my daily craft. You can craft 10 per day. With the right equipment loadouts, you have a chance to get 15, but usually you get around 11 to 12, sometimes 13. I think my highest that I actually ever got was like 14 on smelting and maybe even 15 on weaving. I'm not really sure, but I think I got one time that I got 15 out of the year that I'm crafting these resources right now. So yeah, it's really, really difficult to get a lot of them, but you can only do it once per day. Mithril ingots, you can craft as many as you want per day. And then if we go down to prismatic ingots, it says 10 items per day. But we need 2 for 1 item, and we need 2 for the other item, right? And we're gonna need prismatic ingots. We're gonna need prismatic wood, which is again the same rabbit hole here, guys. Prismatic planks, glistening enemy, and runewood planks. Runewood planks is just runewood, and iron planks. Glistening ebony, ironwood planks, wild hide, barb fine. So there's a lot of work here to be done before we actually are able to get this completely unlocked. But the Gypsum Kiln, I'm happy. Like, holy crap. Anyway, guys, this was my look into the Gypsum Kiln and what you actually need to upgrade your weapons. We finally had a chance to look into it because, well, basically on my Serenity video, I did cover a little bit on crafting and getting your upgrades, but I didn't really look into it or look into the Gypsum Kiln, and it was definitely something that we still needed to do. So I'm gonna sit my ass down here like I always do, guys, and end this video up here. If you want to see more of my quest progression on my Let's Play here in New World or any other game I might be playing on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.